Good morning students. How are you? I hope you are fine in your home. Myself Manpreet Kaur and I will be taking social studies. So today we will start chapter 2, our country India. So I want you to open your textbooks on page number is 228. Now see, the chapter name is Our Country India. You all know what is India, we live in our country. You all know about the different things about India. So India is our home land. India is our home land. India is a vast, old and diverse country. India is a vast, old and diverse country and it has about 1.2 billion population. That means India is the second largest country in terms of the population. It is the second largest populous country in the world. Nextly, in our country, there are different types of people living together. And from that we have different races and faiths. That means people are from different races and they believe in different faiths. Nextly, India is known for its diversity. India is known for its diversity and that diversity is reflected from the language, culture and religion. That means our nation diversity is reflected from language, culture and religion. In our country we have so many different languages spoken by different people. Then we have number of cultures followed by different people. Nextly, we have number of religions that are found in our country. You will not find these many cultures, these many languages and religion in any other nation. So this is what makes our country different from all the other nations. So India has a very unique name in the whole world due to its diversity. Now we will discuss about the location of India. So there are 7 continents in the world. Now we will find out that where is India. Now you can see on the picture, India is in the continent of Asia. India is in the continent of Asia. India is the 7th largest country in the world. It has an area of about 3.28 million square kilometers. It has an area of about 3.28 million square kilometers. Now we will discuss about the area from all 4 directions. Firstly, we will see the area from north to south. You can see on the picture, the area from north to south is 3214 kilometers. And the area from east to west, is 2933 kilometers. The area from east to west is 2933 kilometers. So from this diagram you can understand that India is a very vast country and it is the 7th largest country in the world in terms of area. The area from east to west is 2933 kilometers. The area from east to west is 2933 kilometers. So from this diagram you can understand that India is a very vast country and it is the 7th largest country in the world in terms of area. Talking about the population of our country, India is the second most populous country in the world, or it is the second most populated country in the world. Now we will see the total length of the border of our country. As you can see here, the red line is showing the border of our country. The total length of our border is 15,200 kilometers. The total length of the border is 15,200 kilometers. Talking about the coastline. The coastline of the mainland is 6,100 kilometers. But if we include the coastline of Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep Island also, then the total length becomes 7,500. That means talking about only the coastline will be is 6,100 kilometers, but when we include the coastline of our islands also, it is 7,500 kilometers, and the total border length is 15,200 kilometers. Now we will see why India is called a peninsula. As you can see, it is covered by water from 3 sides. The land which is covered by water from 3 sides is known as peninsula. Our country India is covered from all 3 sides. So you can see there is a Bay of Bengal in the east, Arabian Sea in the west, and Indian Ocean in the south. Our country is known as the peninsula because it is surrounded by water or ocean from 3 sides. In east we have Bay of Bengal, in west we have Arabian Sea, and in the south we have Indian Ocean. Now our next topic is neighbors of India. Can you see the picture? Now we will discuss the 8 neighboring countries of our country. See, on the west side, first country is Pakistan, and along with that, Afghanistan. Afghanistan and Pakistan are on the west side of our country. Then, moving on, China, Nepal and Bhutan are to the north. That means these 3 countries are to the northern part of our country. Then moving on to the eastern side, there are Bangladesh and Myanmar. These 2 countries bound us from the eastern side. So, can you see from to the west side we have Pakistan and Afghanistan. In the northern side we have Nepal, China and Bhutan, and to the eastern side we have Bangladesh and Myanmar. Talking about the southern side of our country, you can see there are 2 nations. First is Sri Lanka and the second one is Maldives. That means to the south we have Sri Lanka and Maldives which surround our country. Sri Lanka is an island nation. You can see from the picture here. So the students, the explanation for today is over. In today's class we have discussed about India, location of India and the neighboring countries. I hope you understood well. So based on that explanation, there is a homework for you. These are the 3 questions that you need to do. First question is, what is the total area of our country? Second is, name the neighboring countries. And the third one is, what is peninsula? These are the 3 questions that you need to do in your home. I hope you understood the topics well and do the work in your home. Thank you. Have a nice day.